And I watched some video of some of them, and they have arrested our imam. We are not going to allow that to happen. And Islam is under attack. Islam is under attack. Islam is under attack. Your country even is under attack. Forget about Islam. Put Islam aside. Islam is safe. Your country is under attack. They are coming after you. Family, honestly speaking, the people of Burkina Faso, they are very, very lucky. Like, when you look at DRC, after Patrice Lumumba has been taken out, up to now, DRC cannot stand on its feet again. When you look at Libya, it become almost impossible for somebody to come up in Libya and say, look, we are building this country. Libya is, almost beyond repair, if I should put it that way. All of us on the continent of Africa, whose revolutionary leaders have been taken out, we are all paying the price. But somehow, anyhow, Burkina Faso, you have a leader after your fathers betrayed Thomas Sankara, and today this generation is so blessed to have a leader like Captain Ibrahim Traore, who is now out and said, look, let's build this nation. I felt very sad when I watched that video of some guys who were protesting when their imam has been arrested. I was surprised to see that the people stood by the imam and they are ready to go after the government who is trying to fix their life better. They are ready to stand against that government and to stand for an imam who have not brought any development project in their country. Look, the president of Burkina Faso or the government of Burkina Faso did something. Let's connect this story together. Something quiet, but it was very radical, honestly speaking. There was a council of ministers. This is an old story that I'm going to link to this conversation. But this whole thing happened quietly, so many people are not aware of it. So let's link it for us to understand what I'm trying to put out there. It would be a foolish thing for anybody today to wake up in Burkina Faso and say, we are protesting because an imam or a pastor has been arrested. You will understand my frustration. You will understand my frustration. Hit the like button. Let's move forward. Burkina Faso's transitional government, in the middle of the insecurity in Burkina Faso, a country under security threat, under economic strain, the leaders sat down in a cabinet meeting or what they call it, council of ministers, and they asked a serious question that what does a mother pay, or what does a sick mother in Ouagadougou pay for tablet, medicine? We are trying to look at, we are reflecting on Burkina Faso's generic medicine price cut. That is what we are trying to reflect on. The government sat down and decided that, look, medicine is not something that's supposed to be expensive for people. Let's cut the price down. It is too much for the people. We are going to beat the price down. And guess what they did? They did something that the imam, the pastors, could not do for you in years under democracy. The government of Burkina Faso rolled out a 67% reduction on tablets, like medicine, all the medicine, the tablet in Burkina Faso. Burkinabè, you are here. You can confirm that in the comment section if I'm lying. 72% reduction. 72 on medical consumable. 53% reduction on injectable. When you go to the hospital, they inject, they will give you whatever it is, the tablet you will take. And look at the price cut. 67 on some, 72 and 53 on some. The government or the state has to pay billions of CFA to meet this demand, to make sure that people go there and then they go to hospital and they afford medicine in Burkina Faso. This has not happened under democratic regime. One of the shocking part of the conversation was a father who is a pastor. And this pastor has been, part of the people who are internally displaced. They have been uprooted by the jihadist movement in Burkina Faso. Simply means that where they were before, they moved them from there to another different place. Those people, life is tough for them. It is through this government that they are putting measures in place to make sure that they elevate them. So they are putting them into agriculture and all that. So the pastor, his child was sick. So he took the child to hospital. The child was beaten by a dog. Yes, the child was beaten by a dog. Then he took the child to hospital. Then the rabies vaccine, which is already reduced by the program of the government, was ministered. It was accessible, so it was ministered to the child. The father was shocked. When he was talking, you can see that. The father was shocked that, look, he wasn't aware that something like this happened. The man was prepared that, like normally you are coming to with money. No, everything, the thing was down. He said he knew that they can reduce things, but it was just too much of reduction. He was so surprised. He could not believe it. The imam in your country could not do this for you. This is not a time in Burkina Faso for anybody to stand that this is our pastor, this is our imam, and you will stand against the leader who is trying to fix your life after so many years of suffering. under jihadis and looting of democratic leaders. After your leader Thomas Sankara has been taken out, it took a long before you got this new leader on board. This is the first time you're having a leader again after Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso. Let me make this clear. I think we need to educate our people in Burkina Faso. Listen, it would be foolish to protest because an imam is arrested because he's found guilty of radicalism. Because if that is true, then the man will go to the bush and preach radicalism, and those people will come back and bite you here. Understand the fact that if a bullet is moving from the bush coming to Burkina Faso and is coming to hit a child in Burkina Faso, no imam can stop it or a pastor can stop it. It will take the soldiers. These people, they are on the front line trying to fix the insecurity so that you can be in peace in your country to practice your religion. For your information, these guys have been arrested and they took them through military training and they feel the heat. They thought this is not a government that you can intimidate, by the way. Let's put that aside. That's the video on your screen. The imams are not at the front line. The imams were not playing any role in dealing with insecurity in Burkina Faso. The pastors were not playing any role of insecurity in Burkina Faso until the soldiers took over and said, we are fixing the country. I will stand for an imam who has not constructed our road. The leader is in and constructing our road, building factory, creating job employment, making hospital bill affordable, fighting insecurity. It's not like the Nigerian government where they give the people up to their fate. All these things, the imam, no pastor will be able to do it for you. Transforming the economic structure of your country so that you can live in peace and worship your God. You will stand by a man who you come and then he's just talking about God to you and whatever it is, and you think he's a leader. If you want to mention any leader in Burkina Faso, it should be the leader who is bringing development to the country. How many kilometers of road has been constructed since independence in Burkina Faso till now? Before Captain Ibrahim Traore took over, and road construction going on right now. Look at the agriculture reform that the man is doing. Look, Burkinabè citizens, I don't want you to be childish. I want you to use your mind to understand that you are in a deep situation. They are trying everything possible to take you back to where you were. Through military and insurgent, it's not working. They try to use the media, it's not working. They try to use ethnic, conversation, narrative, it's propaganda, it is not working. Now they are trying to bring their last weapon, religion, and you want to fall for it. No, man. You know better than that. Since the time you have been practicing this religion in Burkina Faso from independence up to now, was this able to fix your economic activity, build your road, transform your economy? Was this even able to put you on the map as it is today? Everybody, Burkina Faso, you have become the center of attraction because of one man, Ibrahim Traore. Religion, your imam could not do that. You see, when you are fighting for a black man, you need a heart. And I love the fact that the leader of Burkina Faso is hard to crack. Yeah, hard not to crack. If it were to some people after he arrests this guy who decided to develop radical teaching, and then the people begin to rise up, they will feel under pressure and then they will give. No, he went ahead and closed the mosques and they arrest them. Quiet. You can't distract us here. Can't you see that there are some media houses, they only publish negative things coming from Burkina Faso? Should I call it negative? Yes, something they can put out there to make it look like they are suppressing you people there. So you need not to give that room for these guys. You need to also play a part in making sure that the revolution works. There are people in Burkina Faso under the former regime, your democracy, before they get access to medical care, it took a lot. They have to travel from, if you are going to die, you die. Now you have mobile hospitals across the entire country that people no longer need to move all the way from Patanto to go and receive medical care. They brought the hospital closer to you. Was your imam able to do that? Why in the name of religion people become... Why? In the name of religion, people become something you can't understand. Somebody came to fix our life, which has become nothing since Thomas Sankara was taken out. Your country is being referred to as the poorest of the poorest. Today, when they are counting the economic figures, they are putting it in range of the fastest growing economy. It's been a long time this happened in Burkina Faso. It has always been the poorest. Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, they have been ranking. If Mali doesn't come first, Niger will follow, Burkina will follow, or Burkina will take first tomorrow. Among the poorest, they are in constant decline. It took a leader like Captain Ibrahim Traore to say, no, we are fixing this, and they are putting measures in place, and you will stand by an imam who will not. If today, this T group invade your community, The soldiers will come in and they will be ready to die for you. Your imams will not. They will run away from you. Yes, that's a fact. Let's use the thing logically to understand that, look, cases like this, we need to be men and stand. Even God will be disappointed to see you people protesting against this particular leader because some of your one imam has been arrested and because he's popular and you believe he's teaching, and the government cannot just wake up and then like, we feel like we want to arrest somebody. Let's go after an imam. No, they can't do that. It has to take something to lead to that. They must have conducted their investigation and then gather their intelligence and know that this man needs to be arrested because of this and this and this. Order has to be there. Because somebody is an imam, when the person is misbehaving, we can arrest the person. Because somebody is an imam, if the person go to the bush, preach radicalism, and these people come back to bite you, we cannot arrest the person. Is that what you want for yourself? I'm not saying religion is not good. No, religion, you want to worship God. I mean, praise be to Jesus, praise be to Allah, praise be to your God. But look, let us have the difference. This is religion, this is our life. We cannot defend religion at the expense of the collapsing of our country. We cannot do that. And I watched some video of some of them and they have arrested our imam. We are not going to allow that to happen. And Islam is under attack. Islam is under attack. Memunyamu. Islam is under attack. Your country even is under attack. Forget about Islam. Put Islam aside. Islam is safe. Your country is under attack. They are coming after you. and the soldiers are saving your life. And you are standing against the soldiers.
God have mercy upon us.